This is Clementi Hospital Isolation Ward. We are going to see a role play on how communication is important and what might language barrier lead to. Chitsu, the staff nurse, is receiving a new incoming admission. Patient is coming in for suspect of pulmonary TB. Staff nurse Chitsu is introducing herself and orientating the patient.
Fatima, I'm staff nurse Chitsu. Nurse in charge or you. He is Daryl. He is student nurse Daryl. He also will be taking care of you too. You are over here because you are suspected for TB. So we are allowed only 2 visitors here. Then before they go inside, they need to wear the N95 like this mask. Okay? Then the student nurse Daryl, my student nurse will explain you the visiting hour. Okay? Okay, now I go and update the data that you are already here.
Okay, hi Miss Fatima. The visiting hours for today is 12 to 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. And you are in isolation bed ward 1. You can inform your relatives or any friends that will be visiting you, okay? Have you informed them? No. Okay.
Daryl, the student nurse, thought she is tired but doesn't want to communicate much and left the room too. The patient's friend came to the ward to visit the patient. She entered the room without any surgical mask. Staff nurse Chitsu entered the patient's room to serve medication and saw that the patient's friend is not wearing any mask. Staff nurse Chitsu then educated them the importance of wearing a mask in the isolation room. Staff nurse Chitsu left the room without questioning them if they understood the rules of the ward. Within few minutes, patient's friend removed the surgical mask as she felt suffocated with the mask on. Staff nurse Chitsu and student nurse Daryl passed by the patient's room. They saw the patient's friend without the mask again. The patient and her friend were clueless as they were just talking by themselves. As patient gave a blank face, patient's friend got angry towards the 2 nurses and they had an argument. As the nurses started talking in English, patient's friend continued to argue back in their own language, causing the nurses to feel shocked.